Hi, I'm Simone Hubbard, and with me today is Anne Cawthorn, Pete Stelling, and Stephanie Billen. We are members of the Chapel Arts Creative Writing Group. You can find out more information about the group on chapelarts.org.uk. This year we're taking part in the Buxton Fringe, which is an annual event running from the 1st of July to the 19th. And you can find out more information on their events on the buxtonfringe.org.uk. The writing group have written a series of folk tales and some lockdown poems, but today Stephanie, Anne and Pete are going to perform a sketch called Coronavirus Lockdown, which Anne has written. Our characters Doris and Ethel are two elderly neighbours who normally meet each morning for a chat over a cuppa. Doris is a widow since her husband Bert died 4 years ago. Ethel lives with her long-suffering husband Fred. They stopped meeting when lockdown was imposed, but during the weekly doorstep clapping for the NHS, Doris mentioned how lonely she was, so they hatched a plan.
Hurry up, Doris. Let's get that kitchen door shut before that miserable old bat across the road sees you and dobs us into the lockdown police.
I think we're okay for an hour. She's just gone out for her daily walk.
I do hope so. She's already reported the young chap across the road for letting his girlfriend stay over last Saturday night. The police came and spoke to him, but they seemed to be laughing when they got back in their car.
I bet they understood that poor man just wanted his weekly conjugals. I mean, who could blame him? A man has needs, coronavirus or not.
Never mind his needs, Fred. Me and Doris need a cuppa and a piece of that banana bread she's just made. Put the kettle on, love.
I made it specially for you, Fred. Everyone seems to be making it at the moment, so I got out my special recipe.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not sure that Ethel should have any, though, because she's getting a bit chubby since lockdown.
How dare you, Fred? I'll give you chubby. I'll go on a diet with everybody else when lockdown's over.
That could be a long time for us old ones.
True. Oh, thanks, Fred. This looks lovely, Doris. Absolutely lovely. Thank you.
Anyway, I'm pleased to tell you that we're sorted with our shopping now. I've managed to place an order with Iceland, and I've clicked on where it said delivery for the elderly and vulnerable. I know it's not a good image to have, but at least we're sorted. So if there's anything you need, Doris, I'm your man.
Oh, well, I could do with some toilet rolls.
As it happens, we've already got a stock of these.
Oh, you've not been stockpiling, have you?
Well, not exactly, but before the coronavirus struck, Fred went to the supermarket for a newspaper and came back with 2 packs of 24. I wouldn't mind, but he's never bought a single toilet roll in 50 years of married life.
True, Ethel, but I do like a good bargain.
And then the man across the road bought us a big pack last week, saying that there was rare as hen's teeth. He was so pleased with himself, I hadn't the heart to say no.
Well, I'll have a few, please. I'm also running low of wine and gin, but they're hardly essential. In fact, I think far too much alcohol intake is definitely not led by the science that the government keep harking on about.
Yeah, but they might be essential if this lockdown goes on much longer. Fred gets my wine and his whiskey delivered by Aldi. We can easily get you some wine and gin whilst we're ordering.
Blimey, you two have got it sorted.
We decided to make the most of lockdown, being as though we're not driving anywhere.
No, but we're better off than poor Boris. He's still in hospital with coronavirus.
Yeah, I'm sad about that. I imagined him being like Churchill during the war, leading us triumphantly out of this nightmare.
Hopefully, it won't be too long before he's back clapping the NHS on the Downing Street doorstep.
Yeah, with his mop of blonde hair, which is getting wilder by the day. He isn't the only one whose hair's getting out of hand, though. I thought mine was bad, but some of the people who were Zooming on the telly have really let themselves go.
Gosh, is that the time? I better be going before the old bat across the road comes back from her walk and spots me.
All right, we'll see you next week then, and I'll bake the cake next time, Doris.
Don't forget to wash your hands for 20 seconds when you get home.
Oh, and sing happy birthday twice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Boris and Doris. Happy birthday to you. And cheers. Woohoo!
Yes.
Yes.
Cheers. Thank you, Anne, Stephanie and Pete for that. And if you're interested in looking at any of the other work that we've done, like I say, it'll be on the Chapel Arts website, chapelarts.org.uk. And we'll see you then.